Hey, I'm Nick, and I help people improve their discipline and productivity in order to reach their dream lifestyles. And today I want to talk about the importance of not letting your past experiences interfere with how you go about your goals and slow you down. Because the biggest roadblock that gets in our way when we're trying to achieve things and get closer to our goals is excuses that crop up and second guessing ourselves with our ability to do whatever we're trying to do. Which, like I say a lot, it's natural for your brain to make up excuses when something's going to be hard or when it has past experiences with something being hard. If your brain remembers that you find it hard to keep focused working at your desk and on your laptop, then it's going to know and make excuses to push back actually doing a task that needs to get completed that involves sitting down and using your laptop, because your brain doesn't want to do the hard thing and it knows that it's going to be hard, so it makes up excuses to circumvent that, maybe trying to trick you into doing it a certain way or trying to trick you into just not doing it at all and pushing it back further because it makes the excuse that there's more important stuff to do instead. And like I said, all of these excuses stem from your past experiences. You'll never have an excuse that comes up just at random. There's always some kind of evidence that your brain is basing it off. Your brain won't just automatically make it harder and try and stop you from spending a lot of time reading or studying if you haven't done it before, because it doesn't have that ability and that proof that it's not going to work, and then is able to make excuses. However, if it remembers its past experiences with trying to study, trying to sit down and focus, and remembers that it was hard, then the next time that you try and study, it's going to start making those excuses. Or if you yourself haven't done it at all, then it's going to look at the past experiences of people who have talked about their time studying and how they've mentioned the things that they had to do. And your brain takes those facts and those figures and forms it into another excuse, trying to tell you that studying sounds really hard and you're not going to be able to do it. And then excuses happen that way. So overall, we want to get rid of these excuses. These excuses are the things that are going to hold us back and are going to form procrastination or other forms of that, and it's going to make it hard for you to reach your goals. So to actually get rid of these excuses is to quite simply just get over the negative thoughts in your head and don't believe in past experiences and let those interfere with what you do now. Because you will never truly know how hard something is until you do it. Even if you have past experience where you had that one bad day that was really tough, you will never be 100% certain that it's going to happen again and it's going to be just as hard. The only way to know that is to do it. However, your brain doesn't like that option. It likes the option that's easier, that makes the excuses to just not do it in the first place. And as a byproduct of this, we'll start believing in ourselves a bit better. If we stop letting the past control our thoughts and our actions to do with the actual present, the actual right now, then we're able to focus on the things that matter and not the bad days that have happened before or the things that you feel like should affect your personality a bit. Because at the end of the day, it's what you do right now that matters, not what was happening before when you were in a different mindset or a different mood. It's what's important now that will get you the results now. So overall, to stop our brain's biggest excuse, which is formed by taking past experiences and trying to trick you into thinking a bad day will happen again, stop listening to that and focus on the present and the right now and what you could do to get the results that you need. Because as a rule, you will never truly know how hard something is until you actually do it and you actually know in that moment how hard it is, because your memory could muck up and you can make excuses that really turn up the intensity of how hard that one day was and make it out of proportion. And if you're still interested in learning any more about productivity tips or tricks, I've now started one-on-one coaching, which you can book a call for using the first link in the description below. But until then, I'll see you later.